Hello everyone, welcome to this video on career pitfalls. Here we will discuss 10 mistakes blocking your promotion and how to overcome them. And stay tuned till the end because I'll give you one bonus tip which is the king of them all. Like even if you avoid these 10 mistakes, the last one, if you don't do this well, it could still screw up your promotion. So stay tuned and listen till the end. And I didn't intend to make this specific to any job role or job family or company. So these are generally applicable, but obviously take these and apply them to your specific job or company as you see fit. So yeah, let's get right into it. The first pitfall is lack of visibility. So in this case, like if you don't actively showcase your achievements and contributions to the team, or you fail to communicate and document your successes, to management and colleagues, like if people around you don't know what you're doing, or if the people responsible for making your promotion decisions don't know what you're doing, or don't are not aware of your success, how would you expect to get promoted, right? So visibility, unfortunately, is very important. So how do you overcome this? Well, you regularly update your team on your project progress, and you can do this through stand-ups and things like that. You don't have to be like always bragging about what you did, right? You can share achievements in team meetings. You can create like summary reports highlighting your key contributions or your team's contributions and attributing like who was responsible for achieving those successes, right? And obviously, make sure to document your individual successes and your contributions and how they impacted the company and the customers, and make sure your manager is aware of each of your projects and the impact, right? So this will make sure that you have a documented history of everything you've done, your team and your peers are aware, and also your manager is aware. So this is important for you to get promoted. The next pitfall that could be blocking your promotion is ignoring soft skills. So do not underestimate the importance of communication, leadership, and teamwork, because usually in a company you're working with other people. So it's important that as you grow and get promoted, that you know how to communicate and lead people around you. The second part of this pitfall is, you overemphasize technical skills at the expense of interpersonal skills. So like even if you're very good at what you do, if you're not good with interpersonal skills, you might find it hard to get promoted. So the strategies to overcome this are invest in soft skill development through training, consistently seek feedback on how you communicate, and how much people and your peers trust you and are comfortable working with you, and actively participate in team collaboration. So like if there's teamwork activities or brainstorming activities, make sure you participate and contribute. The third pitfall is inadequate networking. So the pitfall here is you neglect to build relationships with colleagues, superiors, and other professionals in the industry, and you miss out on opportunities due to a lack of networking and mentorship. So the strategies to overcome are you attend networking events, you engage in company wide initiatives, and you seek mentors so that you expand your professional network, right? So your network will help you get new ideas with new opportunities that you wouldn't otherwise have, and this can help you when you're looking to get promoted. The fourth one is resistance to change. So the pitfall here is that you're resistant to take on new responsibilities or adapt to changes in the company. You like to stay within your comfort zone and avoid challenges that come with growth. As you get promoted, you will have to take new responsibilities, and the company is probably a business. There's a lot of changes, the customers change, the needs change, and for the company to promote someone and see them as valuable, they need to know that they will be adapting to the changes of the company and be willing to take on new responsibilities, right? So this is why this is important, and the way you can overcome this is by practicing being open-minded, embracing change, be enthusiastic for new challenges, and proactively volunteer for projects outside your comfort zone. So be open minded to change, realize that it's always going to be there, and be positive about the new challenges that come with it. The fifth pitfall is failure to seek feedback. So, if you don't actively seek feedback from your peers and superiors, you miss out for growth and improvement because you don't incorporate that feedback. And remember, ultimately, your peers and superiors will have an input to your promotion decision. So, make sure you know how they perceive you so you can continuously improve, right? And yeah, the overcoming strategy is regularly ask for feedback, actively listen to suggestions, and use the feedback to make continuous improvements. And remember to be open minded with the feedback because sometimes you might get a feedback that you don't agree with. You're like, no, I'm not like that. But at least they think you're like that. So maybe you're doing something else that's making them perceive you a certain way. So, like, my general guidance is that there's no such thing as incorrect feedback, right? So all feedback is correct. It's either you actually need to improve on that thing or you need to improve on the perception of that thing. Next pitfall is lack of goal alignment. So the pitfall here is if you don't align your professional goals with the company's objectives, or you pursue goals or tasks without assessing its contribution to the success of the company or organization, or you don't align the goals that meet the promotion criteria, this could affect your promotion, right? Because remember, a company, again, is a business, they have goals, they want to move forward, and they would want to promote and reward people who help them in that journey. So you can join a company and do random things, but if it doesn't help their goals and their objectives, they won't see you as valuable. And in order to get promoted, you need to be seen as valuable, right? So make sure you align your goals with the company objectives. And if you want to pursue a goal towards promotion, make sure it also aligns with the promotion criteria, right? So make sure that depending on what you want the goal to get you, you align it with that. So again, align your goals with company objectives. You need to understand the bigger picture because if you don't understand the bigger picture, you won't understand the company objectives and you won't be able to align your goals with it. And showcase how your contributions support organizational goals. So remember, we talked about visibility. So when you document your contributions or share your contributions, in addition to what you did, tie it to how it supports the company organization goals, right? And align with the manager or leadership up front that the goal meets the promotion criteria. Now, you don't have to do this for all goals because sometimes you're just trying to perform well, not necessarily for promotion. But if you are expecting that this goal should get you a promotion, then you make sure that you align with your manager or leadership upfront that this goal meets the criteria. And the seventh pitfall is not taking initiative. So if you wait for promotions to come to you instead of actively pursuing opportunities, let me tell you, it won't happen, right? It might happen, but it's rare. And you really need to actively pursue it and make sure you're working towards it because there's so many dimensions sometimes to getting promoted and it's not that easy. So you should actively pursue and work backwards from what you need to get promoted. Another part of this not taking initiative is that you avoid extra responsibilities or leadership roles that could enhance your candidacy, right? So if you don't take the initiative to take on extra responsibility or lead people, then the company might not have data to support the fact that you should be promoted because sometimes a lot of companies need to see you operate at the next level before they promote you to that level. So this definitely helps in that. And the way you can overcome this is you volunteer for leadership roles or roles that showcase that you're already performing at the next level. You take initiative to propose new ideas and projects, and you are proactive on understanding and solving the company's challenges. So if you understand the company's challenges, business, customers, you can take initiative, propose ideas, lead people that will make the company think you're valuable and reward you for, you know, moving them forward. So the next one is poor time management. Now, the pitfall here is that you don't prioritize or manage tasks and time effectively, and you're perceived as disorganized or inefficient in handling responsibilities. Now, remember, when you get promoted, you're expected to do more responsibilities with the same amount of time, right? And that could be through other people or how doing things more efficiently. But the general idea is when you get promoted, you'll have more responsibilities and you have to do it in the same amount of time. So that's why time management, as you get promoted more and more, it's very becomes more and more important. So make sure you use time management tools, whatever works best for you. You learn how to prioritize tasks and communicate when there's too much on your plate. Because sometimes you just say yes to everything your manager throws at you, and then you can't deliver them or you burn yourself out. You might be perceived as someone with poor time management, even if you work your nights and weekends to deliver it, right? So learn how to communicate when there's too much on your plate. This is very important. Like, let's say there's five things on your plate and there's a sixth one that you just can't do. Tell your manager, hey, I want to focus and do these things with good quality and meet them on time. And if you want me to do the sixth one, I can't with the five things that I already have. But if you pick one of these five things and allow me to delay it or drop it, then I can, right? So then your expectations are very clear on the priority, and you'll be seen as someone who knows how to manage time, who knows how to communicate, who knows how to set realistic deadlines, right? And delivers when you say you will, right? So this is very important. Learn how to do this. And of course, periodically assess and adjust your schedule. So this is just continuous improvement. Like, make sure you reflect on your time management and assess if you're doing too much or too little and adjust accordingly. The next pitfall is failure to upskill. So, neglecting continuous learning and professional development, falling behind in acquiring new skills relevant to your role and industry, right? So, technology and everything is advancing. In every business, there's more efficient ways of doing things, and if you're outdated, you won't be relevant or valuable anymore. So, invest in continuous learning to overcome this pitfall, attend workshops, courses, and keep yourself updated on trends and advancements. Finally, before the bonus tip, that's very important, the last regular tip is inconsistent performance. So the pitfall here is you demonstrate exceptional performance in spurts, but it's not consistent for all the things you do. So the reason this is an issue is that it could make the company question whether you can actually perform consistently, especially when you're given new responsibilities or higher level roles. To overcome this, make sure you maintain consistency in your work quality, you set high standards for all tasks, and you seek out opportunities to improve and grow, right? So you improve the quality of your work. At the same time, you improve how quickly you deliver it, right? Don't sacrifice one for the other, right? So make sure you maintain high quality and deliver on reasonable time. And as part of continuous improvement, improve the quality and the speed both at the same time. And the bonus tip is making implicit assumptions on the promotion process. So let's say you do all of those things right, you avoid all of those mistakes. But if you think that your company or your manager will just promote you if you do well, that's the biggest pitfall. So don't make assumptions about how the process works. Like, clearly understand the promotion requirements, have explicit conversations with your manager or whoever is responsible for promotion about the process and how to navigate it, and run your promotion like a project. Make sure you plan ahead, you set dates, and you hold yourself and your manager accountable to those dates and to the goals that you have taken to accomplish the promotion. So, yeah, make sure you own your promotion like a project and don't make assumptions that will just happen. So yeah, that's all I had for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.